been a while since I've updated on the blog, and I'm going to do this blog post via video. Right now, everybody's probably wondering, when are we opening and what are conditions like on the golf course? Well, let's talk about that right now. In terms of conditions on the golf course, we have seen significant melting over the past few weeks. The usual suspect fairways, the 2nd fairway, the 10th fairway, the 14th fairway, those fairways and holes are pretty much clear now. Just some snow in some bunkers and tucked under trees. But we also have the usual suspects that hold snow. The 18th fairway, the 11th, the 12th, the 16th, the 4th. They're still holding some snow. And we're about, overall, I'd say about 50% exposed on the golf course, with 50% of the snow still to melt off. I think we should see nice progression on that over the weekend and into next week. We're going to need about 5 to 7 days to melt the entire golf course. The next steps for our team, the turf care team, is we'll start removing tarps weather dependent. I anticipate that happening around the first week in April. What that means is it puts us on pace for an average opening here. Not early like last year, but not late like 4 years ago. I foresee us opening about the 3rd week in April, again weather dependent. I can't predict the weather, I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know what's going to happen, but it is Calgary. I foresee us in about the 3rd week in April. In terms of turf conditions, our team is thrilled with what we can see so far. Again, we can't see under the tarps. We haven't started to remove. We can only see what we've kind of sampled under the tarps and what we can see starting to emerge. We don't see any snow mold damage. We don't see any ice damage. And we don't see any critter damage like mice or vole damage. Through the winter, our team's been looking under the tarps as well. Our last inspection was on Tuesday. We cut into the impermeable tarps on 10 and 13, cut through the bubble wrap. And what we saw for that 1 square foot that we could see looks very good. It's frozen, dormant, and no signs of disease or ice damage. Until we see the entire golf course, I'm again cautiously optimistic. Sorry to sound like a politician here. In terms of other happenings at the golf course, the driving range, we should have positive news, weather dependent, on the driving range next week. Check the social media feeds, the websites, and email for updates about that. So that's where we stand with the golf course. About 50% covered in snow still. What we do see is very healthy. We're cautiously optimistic and thrilled. I start to see tarp removal around the 1st of April, weather dependent. Stay tuned to the social media feeds, the website, and email. You should have some updates there shortly, and we look forward to seeing you on the golf course in the not too distant future.